Thanks to its divine tenderness, filet mignon is one of the most sought-after cuts of meat. It can be grilled, sautéed, or broiled. But how much effort have you put into preparing it with a crust? Joining me now to show us how to make it with an espresso crust is executive chef Brandon Johnson from Pinstripes. Espresso crust is very unique.
Yes.
I've never heard of that before.
Well, our culinary director, when he thought of this idea, he wanted something that was robust, savory as well. So he decided to use our in-house espresso beans. So we incorporate not only black pepper, but salt as well, and the espresso beans, which we ground fresh every day.
And what was the response when you first tried it? What did you think? What was your internal, like, oh my gosh, this is amazing?
It was, I would say, first off, it was like, okay, wow, I did not know this was capable. And
These
then
combos.
second, and then second after that, it was really just, I was kind of amazed. Oh.
Hold on, stand by. I'm fixing your mic so you don't ruffle it. There you go, go on.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
I really was. I think he did an excellent job with not only incorporating the espresso, but the cut of beef as well. It's an Angus beef steak that we have in-house. We cut these fresh every single day.
So show us how you do it.
Awesome. So we have our 6-ounce filet. And like I said already, we have incorporated the espresso beans, black pepper, and salt as well in here. Once we have those ready to go.
Do you just eyeball the proportions?
No, this is 2 tablespoons, so it's equal portions of espresso, crushed espresso beans, also black pepper and salt as well.
Could someone watching at home do this if they have espresso beans? Could they grind it up and do it themselves?
Definitely. If you have a coffee grinder at your house, it's as simple as pie.
Okay.
Awesome. So once again, like I said, so you take the filet, make sure you get a nice even crust all the way around. Then you're going to put that into your pan and get that nice hard sear on it. Once you've done so, we will let it sear for probably about 2 to 3 minutes. After that point, you want to transfer it to an oven at 500 degrees. The reason why we use an oven instead of the pan itself is because that way we have even, consistent cooking all the way around.
What is the crust itself, whatever kind you choose, what does it do for the cut of meat when it's cooking?
Well, it doesn't necessarily do anything for the meat, but it does enhance the flavor and your presentation of it as well. Also, it gives you that play on the front end of the palate and before you get the savory from the steak on the back end.
You have cooked and been a chef in a lot of places. What drew you back to Kansas City? You've traveled the country.
Well, I would say hospitality,
Yeah.
mannerisms here. I enjoy the fact that we're so open here, and also the cost of living. You can't beat the cost of living.
You can't beat that. I want to talk to you about Pinstripes because it's a really unique place. You have bowling, you have bocce ball, you do events. Tell us about some of the things that you guys do at Pinstripes.
So we have an event area upstairs. It's absolutely amazing. We can do weddings, bar mitzvahs. We also do bridal shows as well. We're looking to do these pop-up weddings. They're really, we're partnering with this company, which they do a ton of weddings in one day. So it's like different parts of our venue will be having a wedding. So we have one at 10 o'clock here, and then another one at 12 o'clock here. I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic.
And do brides come from all over the Midwest to do that? Are they usually Kansas City brides picking the pop-up weddings?
Well, normally it's Kansas City is where this is kind of grown from, but obviously we'll take you from Iowa or Indiana. It doesn't really matter.
And patio season's just about underway.
Yes, I'm super excited about our patio season. So on Thursday, Prairie Fire will be hosting a band, and then on Friday we will be hosting a band as well. But one of the other things that I'm really happy about is our new peanut butter and jelly menu, which we'll be doing for National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day.
Yes, you have the most unique items on the peanut butter and jelly menu. You have a filet mignon PB&J sandwich.
Yes.
Talk about a fusion of flavors.
Yes. Also, then we'll have our sorbet with pound cake as well. I think the clients are going to really love it. So for 2 people, it's $100, so very affordable. And then we'll be doing a 5-course menu that day as well.
Chef Brandon Johnson with Pinstripes, thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Really good to have you. It smells wonderful here in the Price Chopper Kitchen. And Pinstripes is hosting a big event in June for Big Slick. We know the tickets go on sale this morning for Big Slick 2018. And just like last year, there will be a softball game, a bowling tournament, a block party, and an auction. And the bowling tournament is at 10:30 in the morning, June 2nd, at Pinstripes at Prairie Fire. This is the 9th year of the Big Slick fundraiser for Children's Mercy. Rob Riggle, Paul Rudd, Jason Sudeikis, David Keckner, and Eric Stonestreet are hosting. Brandon, thank you for showing us how to make filet mignon with the crust.